This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, where you can report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. Call 1-800-780-TIPS. By Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated. No matter what the weather condition is outside, have it your way inside. 239-693-1569. And by Lee Health. Southwest Florida, welcome to Lee Pitts Live. And where in the world are we? We're at the beautiful Edison Ford Winter Estates, nestled in the heart of the city of Fort Myers on what's called the River District. For those who are looking at us around the country, we're in the southwest quadrant of the state of Florida in a city called Fort Myers. We're going to learn all about this beautiful estate here and how these two pioneers were influential in the Fort Myers area. That's coming up in this show, and we'll get a chance to talk to Lisa Wilson, the Public Relations Director for Edison and Ford Winter Estates. Also in this show, we get a chance to talk to Fred Burson, the Chairman of the Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency. All that's happening on Lee Pitts Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. We're here at Edison Ford Winter Estates, and we're so thrilled to welcome our first guest to the show, Lisa Wilson, the Public Relations Director. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live.
Thank you for having me today.
All right, let's bump you in. And we're so thrilled to get you here at one of the most popular landmarks here in Southwest Florida. Lisa, what is Edison Ford Winter Estates?
Well, we are actually the historic winter home site for Thomas Edison and Henry Ford. This is where they vacationed many, many years ago. So when visitors come here, they can see the historic homes. There's more than 20 acres of botanic gardens with trees and plants from all over the world. There's a 15,000 square foot museum, and there's the historic botanic research laboratory that is now a National Historic Chemical Landmark. So we're very proud of that.
You know, when I first moved to the Fort Myers area around 1989, I was not even aware of Edison Ford Estates. Of course, I've visited since that time, and I was just so fascinated about the history of uncommon friends. We hear that term. When we say uncommon friends, what are we talking about?
Well, the friendship between Edison and Ford, and even Harvey Firestone.
Right.
So Thomas Edison and Henry Ford met at an electrical convention. They became very good friends. Henry Ford even worked for Edison for a period of time. And then Thomas Edison came down here, purchased some property, built his winter home site, and then Henry Ford purchased the home site next door to him. So they came down here and vacationed together. They were really the first snowbirds in the area.
What are some events that takes place here, and what is this magnificent body of water right behind us?
Well, right behind us is the Caloosahatchee River, and it connects to Lake Okeechobee, and it also connects to the Gulf of Mexico. And this is just a beautiful site. There's many different events that people can come to throughout the year. We have garden festivals, we have Rhythm on the River concerts, we have car shows. There's also some new events for kids that we're going to have coming up in January too.
Okay, as Al is panning and we're looking at the river, there are cruises that come, dinner cruise that comes up and down this river as well, right?
Yes, well, there's Pure Florida that docks right over here at the marina, and visitors to Edison and Ford Winter Estates can also take a cruise with Pure Florida if they would like to.
This is like a great place too to have a wedding and some other things like that. Do you find that the community and people from out of town take advantage of the opportunity to be back here in this historic site?
Absolutely. We are a destination wedding site, and there are people that come from all over the world to have their wedding here in a unique historic location.
Now, people are enjoying looking at various photos that are flashing that kind of show the wide range of things that happen here at Edison Ford Winter Estates. When is there, would you say, is the best time to visit? And can you see everything in one day?
Yes, you can see everything in one day. I recommend allowing a minimum of an hour and a half to see the site, but it really takes even longer if you want to really take your time and stroll through the gardens. Mm-hmm. And as far as the best time of year goes, well, that really depends on what you're looking for.
Right.
If you want to see some lights during the Christmas season is when we decorate for the holidays, but during the summertime, there's actually less visitors here. So if you want to come and have a little more time to yourself, that's a good time. So it really depends on what you're looking for. And there's more events and things that go on during the peak season, which is January through April. So that's a good time as well.
And we're so thrilled to be able to have the television show come and sit here for the next 4 weeks. To show off this magnificent setting. What's it like to have a TV show on location like this?
Well, we're really excited to have you here. This was a great opportunity, and we're very pleased to have you.
There are educational opportunities for adults and children here. Speak to that.
We have a lot of educational opportunities. We have a few artists that come and teach visitors how to paint. There's landscape painting. You can create a silk scarf. For children, we have summer camp and different school break camps throughout the year. We even have a program called Emerging Inventors, which is for real little kids. They can learn all different things about the gardens and the history of the site.
Right. When my son came here, he's 10 years old now. When he came to visit, I was surprised at how it kept his attention, because I thought it was going to be, oh, it's so serious, going back to the 1800s and so on and so forth, early 1900s. And he was really interested in all the, because you have some magnificent people who explain things.
Yes.
You guys take detail in making sure you have some good tour guides, right?
That's right. We have excellent site historians that are very well trained and very knowledgeable. We also have some educational experts that are really great at teaching the little kids, and also for kids, which is fairly a new piece in our museum, is the Smithsonian Spark Lab. We're only one of 9 museums in the entire country to have the Spark Lab. And what's great about it is that kids can be hands-on. They can actually play with the different things and pretend to be an inventor. So normally kids, when they go to a museum, they're told to be quiet and not touch anything. Right. But in the Spark Lab, kids can be kids.
I love it. What are some things that people who have been here before may find that have been added to the whole experience that when they come, they'll be surprised that's here?
Well, one thing that's new is the timeline of innovation. It's a timeline that we've built inside the museum, and it is actually a chronological timeline of Edison's and Ford's inventions. And then, as I mentioned, the Smithsonian Spark Lab, that's also fairly new. And within the last couple years, we've planted probably about 60 some trees around the site. So we have a lot of new trees that'll bloom throughout the year. So visitors can always see something new and pretty here.
I know when Al and myself arrived on the property, Al being my director, we saw so many people who greeted us. They looked like they were volunteers. Is there always needs and opportunities for volunteers?
Yes, we have about 250 volunteers, but we can always use more. Okay. And there's all kinds of opportunities. If somebody likes to garden, they can help out in the gardens. Or if they prefer to be indoors, they can help answer the phones and do other administrative tasks. Or perhaps maybe they have a background in marketing. They can help out in the marketing department. Or if they want to greet visitors and give them information, there's room in the information booth. So there's a lot of opportunities.
We have your website and phone number that's been flashing on the screen throughout the interview. But I'd like for you to go ahead and take time out right now and give that website verbally and that phone number.
The website is edisonford.org, and the phone number is 239-334-7419.
The cost to come here and see everything is what?
Well, general admission is $25.
That's all?
That's all. And that gives people access to the entire site. If they want to take a guided tour, that's $30. And then there's also specialty tours that visitors can take to go inside the lab or inside the homes. And those are a little bit more, but they're definitely worth the money.
Restaurant on property? place to eat?
We do not have a restaurant on site, but there's Pinter's Restaurant right next door to us, so visitors can go there. And we also have some snacks and things like that on site. And when we have events, many times we have a food truck on site.
Hours of operation?
We are open from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. every day, except we're closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Thanksgiving Day. And then for holiday nights, we're open until 9 p.m.
Well, Lisa, this has just been fantastic. I never thought, when I first came to this area, I wasn't a television talk show host, but I came to visit Edison, Fort Winter Estates. And who would have thought that years later I would be sitting out here in this magnificent setting? I would say that this goes back to like the late 1800s.
Edison arrived here in 1885.
Okay. So all of that is being well documented here. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, okay?
Thank you so much.
Let's
it's
bump
been
you
my
up.
pleasure.
There you have it. We'll be right back.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello, everybody. This is Lee Pitts, the host of the award-winning Lee Pitts Live here on Fox 4. We appreciate you watching our show here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, clicking below. Let everybody else know that they can subscribe as well. Also, when we're on the air on Fox 4, you can also catch us streaming live at 8:30 a.m. in the morning on fox4now.com. Just click on live and you get us all types of ways at your convenience. That's Lee Pitts Live.